It all started on a quiet Sunday afternoon. I was enjoying a peaceful day at my ranch when, out of nowhere, Karen appeared at my driveway, phone in hand, calling the cops. Her complaint? That I was living illegally on my own property. Apparently, in her mind, ownership didn't matter, and my presence on the land was somehow a violation. I watched her shout and stomp, completely oblivious to the fact that I held the deeds, maps, and full legal rights to every inch of that property. By the time the officers arrived, Karen was mid-rant, claiming that she needed protection from me. What she didn't know was that I had already preemptively contacted law enforcement and my legal team. The officers quickly realized the absurdity of the situation when I calmly presented the deeds, which were notarized and fully registered. Karen's face went pale, her confidence crumbling with each page I flipped. She tried to argue, citing HOA rules, neighborhood codes, and random bylaws she thought applied. Every argument was met with calm, methodical explanations of property law. The cops on scene couldn't help but smirk as Karen's attempts to assert authority melted into a mess of confusion and embarrassment. She had assumed her usual tactics. Yelling, calling authorities, leveraging her connections would work. Instead, she had walked straight into a legal trap, built entirely on the fact that I owned the land, the ranch, and the authority to enforce all rights associated with it. But I didn't stop there. I turned the situation into a full-blown lesson in accountability. I calmly told Karen that any future attempts to interfere with my property, trespass, or spread false claims would result in fines, citations, and possibly arrest. Her protests grew louder, but the officers, now fully on my side, documented everything. Karen's ego, as usual, was her downfall. Every shout, every accusation, and every wild claim only reinforced her irrelevance in the situation. By sunset, she had slunk away, humiliated, defeated, and powerless. Neighbors who had witnessed the spectacle were abuzz, whispering about Karen's latest blunder and how the once feared HOA powerhouse had been completely outmaneuvered. I remained calm, collected, and in full control of my property. My ranch, my rules, and my presence were completely unchallenged. The aftermath was even sweeter. Karen's credibility plummeted within the community, HOA influence waned, and I gained a new level of local respect. My ranch remained peaceful, the property secure, and Karen had learned, once again, the harsh consequences of underestimating someone who owns the land, understands the law, and refuses to be intimidated. It was a reminder to everyone watching. You can try to bully, manipulate, or intimidate, but when you step onto someone else's property without respect or understanding, the universe and the law has a way of ensuring justice. And in this case, karma didn't just arrive. It came in full force, sweet, undeniable, and utterly satisfying.